Everybody knew heading into this offseason, the two biggest priorities for the Eagles were going to be cornerback and receiver. Well, they didn't do much to address the cornerback position, but at receiver, we all know they brought in Alshon, Jeffery, and Torrey Smith, the two main additions to this team. And I know training camp's only 5 days in and the full team's only practiced twice, but you can already see that Carson Wentz is getting the benefits of having an improved receiving core. On Friday's practice, where the full team was there were a few plays that last year you could easily see them falling as incompletions. On one, Wentz threw a slant route to Torrey Smith, and the ball was behind him, and Torrey Smith had to reach back, and he made the play. Last year, that ball either falls incomplete or maybe it bounces up off of the hands of Dorial Green-Beckham and it's intercepted. Torrey Smith made another great play, another one the receiver wouldn't have made last year, where Jalen Mills tried to tackle him, and Torrey Smith just basically shook him off, even though there's no tackling in camp. Torrey Smith basically shook him off and went down the sideline for what would have been a touchdown. For Alshon Jeffery, he hasn't had a big play yet, even though it's been only 2 days. You can see the consistency him and Wentz are starting to gain. Jeffery went to North Dakota with Wentz earlier this offseason, and you can see how that's helping. They connected on 3 or 4 passes on Friday, but all of them over the middle. But you can really see how Jeffery is going to really help Wentz this season. So when you take into account Torrey Smith, Alshon Jeffery, and receiver Matt Collins, who's had a pretty good camp so far, you can see that Wentz is not taking more chances with the ball, but appears to be more confident throwing to those guys already. And especially off last year where he had Dorial Green-Beckham and Nelson Aguilar, having these guys is really going to help him. So the main goal for the Eagles and Howie Roseman was to get Wentz the weapons he needs to improve this year from his first to his second year. I'm not saying this receiving core is perfect, but it looks like, at least early on, Wentz is going to have those weapons he needs if he's going to take a step forward in year 2.